the one, the only, Benzion.
Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube, Iyun with Benzion. Today we're doing Benzion Gittin daf pay beis number 82. We started the final parak, the ninth parak of Benzion Gittin, and Magarish is Ishto. The first mission that talks about a machlokes between Lezer and the Chachamim. You divorce your wife, and you say you're muteris for everybody, which you have to mater to everybody, except for one person. Let's say your best friend. You don't want her to marry your best friend. Lezer says it's a good gerushin. Chachamim say it's not a good gerushin. And the Gemara explains the reason they'll come is because you're shire, b'kinyana, you're a shire, right? You have to do krisos. Krisos, you have to sever her and make her mutter to everybody. You're not making her mutter to everybody. She's still usher to one person, which is not a good, effective gerushin at all. According to Relezer, it is a good gerushin. Now, Relezer, the Gemara gives a source on pay beis and beis. Why does it work? Because there's two psukim, two different suggestions the Gemara has. So the pasuk says, "V'yatza mi beis v'alchav aisa li'ish acher." She goes to another man, singular. Even if he's only matir, he asks on everybody, but he's matir to one person, it works. Or a different pasuk from gerushin. Rabbi Yochanan says. But the point is, so what's a svara? Why is the Relezer holds that it works and the Chachamim holds it doesn't work? And who do we pass him like? I'd like to suggest this is the same machlokas, Relezer and the Chachamim. The Chachamim is Rabbi Meir, usually the Chachamim, who argues in Rabbi Lezer throughout Maseches Gittin. It's Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Lezer famously holds Eidei Mesira Karsi. When is the gerushin effective? When do you need the Eidim, right? You need the two Eidim by gerushin. When the Nesina, by the giving over the get, not by the Ksivas Haget, but the Nesina the get. Rabbi Meir holds Eidei Chasima Karsi. It's the signing of the get. So what happened over here in the Mishnah? He gives her the get, and he says, right, you're muteris to everybody except for Reuven, or except for Shimon, whatever, except for this person. So, according to Rabbi Lezer, right, they're witnessing the giving over the get, right? What it says in the get, or even what his words are not so important. In Masira, they're watching the Nesina, the giving over the get, not watching the text. The text is not that important. It's the giving over the get. The giving over the get makes the krisos. Two Adam watch over giving over the get. We're not worried so much about the language of the get, the chasimas, the tanoim in the get. Yes, they're important. They have to be in place. But according to Relezer, Adam Masira Karsi. So what severs the marriage? Severs the marriage is the giving over the get. Now, as long as Relezer has a pasuk that is not a completely invalid get, because it says ish in the Torah, the smach, he finds a source in the Torah that it's possible to call gerushin even from one man. You matter only one man. It's called gerushin. There's two different sources offered in the Gemara. So it's a valid get. B'diavad, it's a valid get. Ideally, even Relezer admits the ideal get is harei mutar zechadam. It's supposed to matter to everybody. But since b'diavad, the Torah allows just being matering her, permitting her to one person, so then we can say that let's focus on the Mesira. Did they give the get over? So b'diavad, it's a valid written get, or the terms of the get are valid b'diavad. But the most important is the Mesira, and the Mesira was done. Because, I'll talk about this more going forward, gerushin is a maisa of sending her away. Gerushin, v'nasa miyada. What's the ikr? Is it kasavla or v'nasa? According to Lezer, the ikr is the nesina. By giving her, you're pushing her away. That's the whole point, thrust of gerushin, is to push her away. And that you did sufficiently because, however, according to Rabbanan, who is Reb Meir, who we don't pass him like. It's interesting, you think we pass him like Chacham over here, but I would say we pass him like Reb Lezer. We hold Edim Masira Karsi. They hold Edim Chasima Karsi. What's the main part? It's the words, or the words written in the get, or the words you say while you're giving the get. That is what affects the gerushin. The gerushin is when I make the terms of the get, I write the get. It's a technicality that we have to have a nesina. The nesina is giving it over. But the main part is the husband, right, separating himself from the woman. It's not the maisa of divorcing her. It's the contract. The contract, a bill of separation. That's what it's, a bill, sefer krisos, a bill of separation. If it's not a complete, you're shire, you didn't do a complete bill of separation, you didn't matter to everybody, so it's not a good get. But according to Lezer, it's not about having a complete document of separation. It's not a document. It's through giving it to her, you're sending her away. If you have two witnesses on a document which is valid b'diavad, you're sending her away. That is a maisa gerushin, magarsha. right? If you have the grounds for divorce, the reason to divorce the woman is a mitzvah to divorce the woman. If you're in a bad marriage, in a wrong situation of marriage, it's a mitzvah to do gerushin. Gerushin is one of the 613 mitzvahs. It's a mitzvah to megarish a woman. If you're megarish her at the wrong time, for the wrong reasons, that's not a mitzvah. But it is a mitzvah if you have the right grounds, the right reason to divorce a woman, and that's the main mitzvah. We hold the Kabbalah is to push her away, megarish her. Get rid of her. It's not good for you. If it's not good for you, and there's a reason you're being megarish, or a valid reason, we'll talk more about that towards the end of the parak, that's the mitzvah, according to Rabbi Paskin, like Edei Masira Karse. It's the mice of giving to her and pushing her away. That's the gerushin. It's not so much about the exact details of the document. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.